that temptation. Go on and make the move soon, soon. Got the style, the vibration. Got it all, you can lose, choose, choose. Give me that smile, give me that time. Oh, ain't no waiting. Come on and get it now. No anticipating. You know we're right here. Only sunshine.
Welcome back to another YouTube video. Hope you're all good. A bit more of a chilled vlog. Bit more, I guess, I don't know, maybe like day in the life. Here's Wednesday and I missed my long run on Sunday. Today, you can see it is quite late. It is 6:15. Watch is upside down. Because I had the competition on Saturday and was actually a lot harder than what I thought that it was going to be. So had a bit of a rest day on Sunday. So today, 15k long run, easy pace. And because it's quite late and it's starting to get dark about 7:30 now, I'd anticipate about an hour and a half, maybe. Got my little trustworthy headlamp. Probably not the best idea to go out in camo, but I love this from Over. I really love all of their running stuff, to be honest, but it's very expensive, so buy with caution. The day in the life today was just working all day until 5 o'clock, getting back at about 10 to 6, having a banana, getting changed, and then out here for 6:20. So let's start this easy run. Today I woke up with a feeling inside. Starting off nice and easy. 5:30, heart rate 140, which is probably a little bit high to be honest, but oh well. 15k today. I've got 3 gels with me, but they're only 20 gram carbs, so I'll just fuel at about 5k, and then I'll probably just have maybe just one more at 10k. Depends how much I sweat, I guess, but don't plan on sweating too much. Pretty perfect evening for it. Not a lot of wind, warm but cold breeze, and it's not raining, so win. If you're new here, my name is Craig. I'm 37 years old, and on this channel I'm documenting my training, my nutrition, my day-to-day life, what it's like to be a hybrid athlete and still work full-time and not be a full-time content creator. Chat a little bit about mindset, chat a little bit about recovery, how I'm training for my competitions, my CrossFit competitions, HYROX comps. If sports and endurance sports is your thing, hit that like button, subscribe, follow along. Over 1,000 subscribers now, which is so cool. I love it. Alright, let's get to this 5k. But it take us on down bad, but still on the way up. You cannot tell me my mind is made up. First 5k in was about 27 minutes. So nice and slow. Average heart rate 120, and my average pace is like 5:35, so really nice and just zone 2 chill. But I can confirm these, if anybody's had those before, they are absolutely vile, and I've just bought 2 boxes worth, so that's going to be fun. Anyway, next 5k, here we go. I've also got some playlists, pretty self-explanatory. One of them's called Still Cadence for nice long runs, which I've got on today, and then one called Chase Pace for more fast-paced, if you're in a gym or if you're out on a track chasing a PB. So yeah, check them out. Save it to your Spotify list. Let me know what you think. I'm always trying to add new songs when I find them. But yeah, I'll check in with you at the next 5k. Time for the head torch.
Given, that's why I cannot give in. Pulling out the lot, you can tell me I'm not driven. Homie, this
That
is
was honestly the hardest 5k I think I've ever done. Seriously. Average pace 5:47. 10k at 58 minutes. And I think I forgot to stop my watch when I had my last gel anyway, so I think that's about a minute. So I'm probably going a little bit too fast, but 5:45 average pace feels... Sorry, 5:47 average pace. Feels good. So far 779 calories, but that was so hard. Had a headwind so strong the whole way, which actually, since I've been working on my cadence, actually felt a lot more manageable. So I was just thinking about getting more steps in instead of like opening my stride, where like my background is football and sprinting, where like obviously I want to be on my toes more, be more explosive when I'm running. So you tend to have a wider stride when you're sprinting. Well, I tended to have a wider stride. It really felt more manageable running into the wind by thinking about getting more steps in, shortening my stride, yeah, and working on my cadence more. The sun has gone. We are now running in the dark with the headlight on, so let me give you a bit of a fit check. We've got an over run jacket, Puma run cap, Zara half tights, St. Virgo running tank, and if you watch my previous vlog, I've got grip socks on and running in my Brooks Glisten Max. So I have picked up some faster shoes, the Adidas Pro 4s, which will be my race shoe. I'm actually going to have 2 gels now and then finish this last 5k. So I'll see you on the flip side back at home.
given. Pulling out the lot, you can tell me I'm not driven. Homie, this is destiny, I'm living out the path.
I tell a lie. I thought that it was 15k for the program, but it was 14.5. So I'm now just doing a little walk-in cool down. So yeah, let's do this. So yeah, just doing a walk-in cool down. So 14.5 actually felt pretty good. It is actually the longest that I've ran since my ITB injury, and yeah, although I stopped a couple of times just to consume a gel, I was only sat down or stopped for about a minute. So yeah, I basically stayed warm, and I would say it was my longest continuous run since the ITB injury, which I'm really pleased with. I do have a slight niggle behind my left knee, nothing that I don't think is muscle related or anything I need to worry about long term. I know how I done it. I done it on the competition floor on Saturday, where it was burpee broad jumps, and because we were heat 4, we were the last heat, they didn't have sufficient flooring. They were just gym mats next to each other. So when I landed after my burpee and then landed on the jump, my left knee I think just hyperextended a little bit, and then the mat just basically slid. So I was just really cautious on those jumps after that, because straight after the burpee broad jumps you had to go straight into a 300 meter run. So I think I just basically twisted it a little bit. I want to thank everybody that has subbed over the last 28 days. I think I've gained like 300 subscribers. 4 or 5 videos started picking up a lot, so It's really cool to see so many people resonating and doing the same thing, pushing themselves outside their comfort zone and growing their limits. So tomorrow we've got CrossFit. Can't remember what the session is, but I'll bring you guys along and show you. And then on Friday it is speed intervals, where I'm going to test my new Pro 4s. Heard a lot of good things about the Pro 4s, so I'm very excited to test them out. Let's get home, refuel, have a shower, and crack on with the rest of the night. So I'm officially back training full time, and I'll be honest, the transition for me from rehab mode to 5 to 6 days a week training has been hard, especially now going into autumn. Weather's colder, nights are darker, and just no longer being in that summer training bubble. Let's break down how I'm handling the transition into 12-hour training weeks, and even a little bit of behind the scenes into my brand. It's early in the morning, so I'm going to show you a little bit about what I eat during the day today. I've run out of bagels, so I need to go to the bakery to get some bagels, and then we'll come back. I'll make some breakfast, make some coffees. There is no easing back anymore. Like, there is no easing back into things. It's about balancing intensity, still being smart with recovery, and keeping sessions very intentional, but learning how to trust your body again, trusting that your body can handle it. So let's get some bagels and start the day. Of course, working from home does have some perks, which include being able to cook your own breakfast, which personally, I think a cooked breakfast is a lot nicer. Whether it's pancakes or just something simple like what I'm cooking now. Monday to Wednesday, I tend to just have overnight oats, which is 100 grams of oats, 2 scoops of protein, and then just frozen fruit, basically. Mix between frozen blueberries or summer fruits. Super easy to make the night before, and then you can just consume it in the morning. The start of every day, so about 7:15 in the morning, always will start with a protein yogurt, which is now 26 grams of protein per bottle. I think they used to be 20, and then it will just be a banana. Sometimes I'll just have this banana on a bagel before I go to work, peanut butter and jelly on a bagel, just to get my system going, and then I'll have my oats when I get to the office. Today on the menu we have halloumi, avo, and chili jam bagel. So we are starting the day with roughly about 60-ish grams of protein. Good for recovery, good for helping recover those muscles, and then we'll hit lunch, which is left over from last night. Why is butter in a bagel the hardest thing in the world? There we have it. So this is my little setup for the morning. Stick to football and this bagel. Quick haircut. As you can probably tell, it's a lot longer than what the buzz cut was for the summer, and I really enjoyed the buzz cut. It's so easy, simple. You haven't really got to worry about it in the morning. Even if you're just putting a hat on and taking the hat off halfway through the day, you know your hair's going to be okay. So for you guys out there, which I think 90% of this channel is guys anyway, so I'm just going to talk to you like you're a guy. So sorry if you're not.
I don't beat around the bush. Yeah, made it look easy, wasn't easy as it looks.
So that is 471 grams of chicken and pepper from yesterday with 200 grams of rice. Should be pretty good. The piece de resistance: chicken, rice, cheese. And there we go. That is lunch.
Let's go. Knock, knock. It's me, front row in the driver's seat. Feeling fresh, feeling free. Focused on what is ahead of me. It's only up, no hesitate.
So I'm going for a double session today. It's going to be hill repeats now, which I've only got about 35 minutes to do because it's now 6:05, and the CrossFit class starts at 6:45. So quick session, hill repeats. So 5-minute warm up, some cadence and some acceleration drills, and then 5x5 up and down hills with a 1-minute rest.
I'm exceptional. Up on a whole different level. I'm exceptional. So incredible. Yeah, I'm exceptional. Yeah, one of a kind.
Fit check. St. Virgo run cap, St. Virgo sport t-shirt, St. Virgo half tights. Let's get it. 15 seconds uphill. First one was at 3:42, and then 1-minute recovery, 15 seconds back. Repeat over and over.
Exceptional. Woo! Yeah, I'm exceptional. Yeah, I'm exceptional. I'm the best and they know it. So incredible. Unforgettable. Exceptional. Exceptional. I'm on a new vibe.
Oh, that felt faster.
Exceptional.
But it was slow. Oh god.
Sensational. Irreplaceable.
I beat the 3:30 threshold.
I'm unbreakable.
I think that's recovery. I know, I've got one run downhill, and then that's it.
I'm exceptional.
Hill repeats. Friday hill repeats done. So now time for a quick gel, a quick drink, and then 6:45 CrossFit.
I'm exceptional. Exceptional. Incredible. Yeah, you know that I'm exceptional. Woo! Yeah, I'm exceptional. You know it. Yeah, I'm exceptional. Up on a whole different level. I'm exceptional. So incredible. Yeah, I'm exceptional. Yeah, one of a kind. Ain't got a problem with taking my time. Don't gotta fit inside all of these lines. This is the difference between you and I.
Filmed that session on the iPhone. Forgot to bring my Action Pro, but hopefully the image and the image quality still looks as good. But Friday over and done.
Lit the fuse, but I'm fireproof, baby. I never felt so alive. Letting loose, making no.
Just had one of these post gym. 30 grams of protein, 26 vitamins and minerals, but really quick and handy to have just straight after the gym. We just popped into Tesco's to grab some brioche buns. That should hopefully be the recovery from the workout sorted. This is advertised as a a complete meal. I'm just going to be having this as basically my recovery meal to recoup all of the energy that I've just blasted for those double sessions, those heel repeats and that CrossFit session. And then for dinner tonight we have hot and spicy chicken burgers. That is a little insight into how my diet looks on a day-to-day basis from working from home and fueling those double sessions, helping recover for 12-hour training weeks. 12-hour training weeks isn't exactly the most you'll see or the highest volume, but I think for working full-time with commuting here and there, I think that it's a good number, and I certainly think that you can get good gains with 12-hour weeks. Yo, what is good? So today, something a little bit different. Some of you have been intrigued, I guess, and said, can I show a bit more about the brand? So today is a bit of a behind the scenes, not necessarily about the brand, but about the restructure and the repurpose of the brand during this new launch. It's not even a new launch, it's a new drop. But today, meeting a potential new face of the brand and a photographer who does a bit of everything really, does videography, does photography, but it's got some really cool styles. I'll take you along for the conversation. We're just going to grab a coffee and talk about, I guess, the brand. But I think when you're linking up with new people, new models, or you're trying to revision, or from my example, I'm trying to repurpose the brand, it's not just about, can they model the clothes and, are they attractive or good looking, whatever. I don't think like putting somebody extremely good looking in your clothes or somebody that's famous in your clothes makes your clothes sell out. Like, people want to buy into the brand because of the story, because of the culture, because of the lifestyle and what it embodies now. Like, people are really, brands are really building communities. A lot of run clubs obviously that are about now, and we have our own run club with the Old Dairy. Do they live the lifestyle? Like, do they embody what the brand is representing? And this guy he's into his fitness, he's into his HYROX, works out, so thinking that he could really connect with the brand and the way the clothes are going to be tailor-made towards those particular sports, and whether he's up for being basically the new face of the brand. But I really enjoy days like this. It's a little bit outside of my comfort zone. I wouldn't say that I'm massively extrovert. I find it quite difficult to meet new people and start the conversation, but again, like in fitness, you have to put yourself outside of your comfort zone to grow, and nothing will ever change if you don't change. So conversations like this is where the brand grows, where I grow, where you meet new people. So if you're going to do something scary, do something scary, because on the other side of scary is success. Everyday shoe versus my race shoe. Alright, today then, 5-minute warm-up, which is what we're doing now. We are currently 1.5 minutes in, just a light jog, or I'll walk if you want to, and then we've got cadence work, and some acceleration work, and then 10 times 800 meters back at the track, and then a 5-minute cool down. So yeah, should be pretty good. And I'll talk to you about what I've got on my feet today. Pro force. Fit check. Same Virgo run cap. Same Virgo run t-shirt. Just some split shorts. Can't remember where they're from. Same Virgo half tights. And then we have the Adidas Pro 4s for some speed intervals. Lap 1, 4:20 pace, which is a bit faster than what I want it to be, but the accuracy on the 800 meters is ridiculous. Literally from the start line to the finish line, exactly 800 meters around the track. So you can't get much better than that.
Watch this, it's a brand new thing. Make sure that you don't bleed.
I'm going to get red bottoms as well, I know it, but oh well.
Watch this. Watch this. Go ahead, tell your friends, but I bet they won't believe. Yeah, you never would have guessed, but I got a few tricks up my sleeve. Gonna stop for a minute, 'cause you don't wanna miss it. I can't hold it back for long. And when the moment is right, I know it's my time, and I'm right where I belong.
Too fast again. Still trying to get used to these shoes. They're fast, really fast. So that was even faster. That was 4:20. And I know, like, post lap 5, they're going to start to suck or just be really hard. 3 minutes recovery is nice, but it's obviously getting my heart rate up and then bringing it down again and working with my heart rate under fatigue. So yeah, I feel like it's working. I feel like I'm going out too hot anyway. Like the first 200 meters is like 3:30 pace, so I just need to start slower, and then I'll know that the other laps should, in theory, be a little bit easier. But hey ho, it's fun, hey? It's fun to be back at the track as well, and being able to work out properly. 1 more minute of rest. Slightly more controlled on the pace on that one. 4:26, pretty much all the way around, but still too fast. So I don't know how to slow it down. If my cadence, my stride is bigger, I don't want to risk putting injury through my knees, because I won't be landing with my feet underneath my body. And I've really found like getting in more cadence has really helped prevent getting knee injuries. So yeah, I don't know, we'll just see how this next lap goes. halfway. I really wish I would have sized up 1.5 sizes in these shoes. I can already see blood coming free on one of my toenails, so not fun.
Let me break it down for you. I could paint a new picture, something so different.
Just over 7k in, 50 minutes. Do you know what? My legs feel pretty good. It's just at that stage now where mentally it's started to get hard. I know I'm more than capable of doing the next 4 rounds, but my head just keeps saying, oh, slow down, have a rest, get to 400 meters and have a little rest. But so far I keep winning all those mental battles.
Smoke clouds above my head, lightning through my skin, my eyes go red, and I feel it all again. So young, dumb but proud, too high to come back down, and never looking back, and I feel it all again. I feel that sunshine, I see those blue eyes. That
These last 2 laps
smile has got me going
are gonna suck.
wild, and I feel it all again.
We finished 10 rounds of 800 meters at 4:35 to 4:40. I'll put the splits on the screen so you can see them. It was supposed to be a 5-minute cool down, but I'm not going to do it.
That you
New speed and race shoes in rotation today. Probably ruined them already by running on the track because they've gone a little orange and red at the bottom, but look, what's the point in buying them and not wearing them? Really light, really responsive. To start with, felt it quite difficult to control my speed in them because I have just been using the everyday Brooks Glisten Max. The little carbon plate works wonders. Probably won't wear these now until race day, so I'll probably just give them a bit of a clean and put them on race day. But I think it's important to have a rotation of shoes. You've got an everyday shoe, which is good for your long runs, your slow runs, your recovery runs, your zone 2 runs, and then good to have a speed shoe for your intervals and your track work. And then I'm probably going to look at something in between, just so you can go a little bit faster on maybe like a 5k, 6 or 7k's. It's an expensive sport. Every sport is pretty expensive anyway. My advice is, if you're going to get these, definitely go a full size and a half up. Could have returned them, but I would have lost my discount, so I got these at about 150, I think, £156 instead of 220, so yeah, I didn't want to return them and then lose my discount. But anyway, look, 5:30 now, it's been a good day. Bit of behind the scenes for St. Virgo, a bit of a meeting, and then some training as well. The one thing missing from today is spending time with my fiance, so I'm gonna go home. Hopefully she hasn't started dinner yet, but cook dinner, chill out, relax, recover, and then start of a new week. So look, I hope you had fun watching this video. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, really helps me build this channel and help document my journey, my training journey, fitness journey, and hopefully you'll see more of the brand as we sort of look at planning a new launch for those as well.
and I feel it all again. so